welcome to part 10. I believe we're on part 10 now. So the Hungarian Grand Prix, yeah, pretty much. Two secs, guys, two secs. Right then, so yeah, we're on the Hungarian Grand Prix today. And to be honest, guys, in practice I was struggling quite a bit actually. So I've had to put the difficulty down one. I wouldn't struggling loads, I just felt like a severe... There was a lack of pace to the point that I was just really uncompetitive. Like I was coming 20th, 21st. And I tried to get the difficulty right. Circuit to circuit, and what I'm trying to say is... at the end of the day, with 10th quickest as you can see on the vehicle performance, it's unrealistic me coming top 8 every time, you know. Like we see you now, let me think. Bahrain's known as an easy. I'll try and explain my results now quickly. Bahrain, as you can see, 2 DNFs in Bahrain. Plus the AA quite weaker in Bahrain. Vietnam, I struggled, but we don't have to justify that. China, I think the difficulty may be in touch too low. Netherlands, I think Netherlands was a good Grand Prix. We found a good difficulty. So did we in Azerbaijan. I thought Netherlands and Azerbaijan were the 2 Grand Prix where we found the correct difficulty. Spain, we had engine issues. So Azerbaijan and the Dutch Grand Prix, I think we found the right difficulty. Canada, they done a shit strategy. France, the difficulty was too low. Austria, the difficulty was right. I felt 100 is a good difficulty to go around there. Britain, we had engine problems and a bit of lack of pace, we could say. Maybe we could... I'm not gonna make an excuse for the difficulty, but I think we should have just... fit the new engine component in. Talk about engine components. We need to do these actually. Before I forget. Gearbox, we got a new gearbox in this weekend. Because we've done the required 6 races. What I was pointing out is, I've seen multiple career modes where the car is 8th, 9th, 10th quickest. They're becoming consistent best of rest. And as you can see, I'm not best of rest, but if you compare me to other career modes, don't compare me as if I'm shit than the rest. I'm trying to make it more realistic, I'm trying. And the fact that my teammates are bad as well just pisses me off even more, to be honest. You know, the 2 Williams are just, you know, but I'm trying to justify the difficulty. So the difficulty today, 96, I did have a 97, but I was struggling. We go to qualifying now. I was struggling that bad, but I had to run a setup, even on 96. I usually run default, but the default was 5-6 wings, and yeah, you can't run that low downforce around Hungary. Because I think the setups, with a setup you can increase difficulty by 2 or 3. I done a 17.9 in practice. I was struggling to get a 17s. To be honest, I'll be straight with you. So we may have to do 3 laps. Relatively new engine components, new IC. I hope. I really do hope that they fitted new ones. Yeah, so we got pretty new engine. Except the IC. No, not the IC, the central electronics. Which did take a battering on Hungary because I like to ride the curbs. So if we can get the 17s, that'd be great. I don't expect to get it first time round. The car does feel nice on high. We got especially high rear wing. We got a. Let me do it again. I'll just warn you in advance for flashbacks will be a lot. Yeah, it feels nice with these high wings. We got 610 wings, a rear wing. It's quite high. Try and get back end round corners and stuff. 16.1 by Ricardo. 16.1 by Ricardo. Well, I've seen we'd be struggling to get the 17s. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe on the basis of him getting a 16.1, maybe we can. We need to get on the 16s ourselves, or maybe the early 17s. But I really can't see how happening, to be honest. We can improve on this lap. I think if we go very higher up midfield in the 16s, we gotta be running over high 16s ourselves. Car really is nice, bro. Now we are 16.6. So actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. We generally, the best lap in practice was a 17.9. So as you say, setup can improve your loads.
So far,
Hamilton 14.3 for Mercs on crack. To be fair, we're only 6 times quicker than Nick de Vries, and we're usually about 8 or 9. I think we can improve, like, by about 4 tenths, 5 tenths. So that would make us have a 16.1, which, yeah, I think we could. This could be another tough weekend.
10 to 15 minutes from now.
Another tough weekend. But mid-attack I just find tricky, to be honest, and these curbs as well, you want to try and attack, but if you touch on your spin. I want to be more aggressive into our turn, to be honest. Well, it's not worked out for us. Just try and give a car a sweet room. I want to be a tad more aggressive. You as well. Well, it just didn't work today. Bit wide round there. Okay, nobody noticed that. Oh my god, Niall. See guys, I hate Hungary. It's not as bad as Monaco. But I still hate it. Trying to get commitment for I lose about 2 tenths. Caviezel 16-1. Told you. I think we've maxed. I think we could have done a 16-0 actually. I think we got another 10th. We got 1.1 up on our team, right? But they all improve. They all should improve.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves.
Yeah, will we 15th, 16th? I'll take 16th. I think we could have been 15th.
All that remains is the main event.
Our teammate is 21st. I'm actually. He is better than Korea, but I think Korea would have won the V16s. The trouble is, and this is a big issue, that I need to kind of sort out myself. I only do about 3 or 4 practice programs. Maybe I should do them all. You know, and plus our teammate in the resource points is arse. He gets about 100 resource points, I get about 500.
What was the secret of your qualifying pace?
Good, praise the team.
Interesting result today. Would you say that you're happy with your performance? Appreciate your time.
I'm happy with 16th, to be fair. I think in a race, clearly VAA are weaker in a race. I'd be happy with 11 for 12. I'd be happy with 11 for 12. I don't know how much money we have, but I want to invest in a generation of resource points. I really do. And hopefully, if DeFries doesn't stay on next season, which to be honest, I don't expect he does unless he improves. If he gets 13s, 14s, 15s, he could stay. And it depends entirely on his... Right guys, I wanna... And sorry, I just cut myself off. It depends entirely on the call we give it. Right, this is your assists we run. Sorry, Christ, can't speak. Could have a fuel assist, what the hell? We are gonna try medium traction control soon. But I do need to practice that loads. Because that's where we lose a bunch of time. I think we have another second in us on pace. And I think we can comfortably run high 90s difficulties and maybe 101 difficulty or something. I know around Austria, like, that's my best circuit by far. I just love the way it flows. The lowest difficulty you'll see me run is Vietnam. Vietnam, I hate that circuit, and I hate Monaco. We're not even gonna see in this career mode.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and
Lewis on crack with 14.5s. He's like 3 times quicker than me. Max Albon feud, not bad.
Sebastian Vettel and Ricciardo, Norris,
penalty for Leclerc
and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, and Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after
we're 15. With Sergio Perez.
Carlos Sainz, and Roman Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Russell, De Vries, and Nicholas Latifi.
De Vries is till 21st. I hope he has a good one today. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to run for hards, but I think we may have to two-stop because Hungary's not the best on tyre wear. But yeah,
Okay, here we go.
I don't.
Don't let me down.
It's hard to justify. We only lose 5 seconds doing a two-stop. After this stream, I'm gonna. Ooh, it's a rain at the end of the race, guys. So, do you know what? I may well do the alternate strategy if the rain's coming. I'm just trying to think. I may do a double medium. Oh, you can't. Okay. That's pretty shit. Right, we're gonna run until 16. I think I may chuck another set of mediums on. I don't know if I have them. Yeah, I do. Sugar. Could start with the kind of dive bomb. Kwiata by Guevara for us crucial for our dive bomb.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
If I could stick on the back of Gasly, I'd be happy. Okay, that go way too close for Leclerc's gonna be stuck. If Leclerc got a top 10, that'd be actually quite good. Because I think he's just gonna lose a ton of time. I'm not saying I would, but I'd probably let him past. In terms of the RS, I actually don't think we're gonna struggle at all. Because we might use out here and we might get in one. I can't think anywhere else where we'd use it, to be honest. I wouldn't say I'm struggling for pace, but Kvyat is looking very feisty. He's looking quite pouncy, you know. It's a difficult track to overtake. That's something I will say. I'm trying to think what we'd be lapping, 21s? Right, if we were in the 18s, I'd actually be alright for 21s. Or if we go in the 20s, I'd be happy.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. You've lost some time to the car behind.
I really do need to try and practice medium traction.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
That early? I didn't think it'd come till about lap 25. If you're in 15 minutes, I'm trying to work out in my head. That's about 20 laps now. 15 minutes, 120. Every 5 laps is 6 minutes on. So 10 laps. See, if I could stretch these mediums. He is looking punsy because he's on the softs as well. If I could shaft him over for Leclerc, why am I thinking that? It seems like I'm kind of struggling to keep on anywhere remotely close to Gasly. Seems like I'm getting... Maybe my pace is just... If I am best of the last 3 teams of the Rudge GP, Haas and Williams. Because I think when we haven't had good strategies and stuff, that is what we are best of them. Or maybe picking off, I don't know, one of the Alpha Tauris, because I think they're 8th quickest. But we do, it's really hard to develop a car when I don't have a teammate who isn't getting resource points, in all truth. Personal best anyway. Just actually let me comfortably stay ahead of Kvyat. I actually dread to think if we weren't running a setup, I think we'd have to go on like 92, 93 to be honest. Beautiful bit of track extending. To me, yeah, we did kind of cheat the chicane, but nevertheless, we are closing up to Gasly because he is being badly compromised by I think it's safe to say, guys, we are looking for a new power unit next season. This Honda's trash, maybe get a Merc. Even a Merc one is quite underrated though, and I think everyone is still waiting for a patch for the Ferrari engine. Like, the overpoweredness of that. It's not even OP, it's just unrealistic, and Ferrari in real life have a worst power unit at this stage. So I'm hoping before season 2, before I get to season 2, which will be about 2 or 3 weeks time, I do kind of regret taking our week off now, because I think if I didn't, I'd be on like Italy by now.
Seconds.
I think Leclerc will coast up on the back of me by the end of this lap. We'll just look at the power unit he's gaining. Probably like 3 out of 10 for every mini sector. Or maybe I could be quicker on him. Because of these soft tires are probably I have to do that. Actually, because of the amount of time we gained. I'm trying to attack his chicane. That's so odd because it's kind of auto spinning. This middle sector though, I think we'll genuinely the worst car on the grid. Be even worse than my teammate. Somehow we set in green sectors. 35 laps though. It's going to be a long Grand Prix. It's going to be about 50 minutes until, if we include the rain. Imagine a full wet race, I'd probably take an hour.
Top 10 now. Keep it up.
Leclerc is pushing his softs though, and Perez. Who's behind Leclerc and Perez now? If we don't include that Merc behind now. That's actually going to compete with us. Because I'm not even being funny. Leclerc, you could say, that's what we're racing right now, in a way. I think. In between the stops, yeah.
It is 2.1 seconds.
Fair enough. Currently, the weather does look like it's changing, no? I think the mediums over hards are a great strategy. I'm just hoping the rain comes before the medium, before I pit. Part of me is even saying softs. If I'm losing that much time, I have to pit. If it's a case of
the rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
If it's a case of
teammate behind is 8.0 seconds.
You know, coming in fitting on the softs for like 4 or 5 laps, I will, because I'll probably, I could even counter while losing the pits. But I got a little bit of a feeling, a gut feeling that we could do what we did in Canada here, because I think EAI would be dull enough. I would actually open pray that De Vries as well does a similar strategy to Britain, where the heavy rain's coming in the last how do I explain it, the last weather thing, so in the last sector, so I'd say what's that, what would that be, what would that be, the last interval, that's the word I'm trying to find. So the last like 5-6 laps. Like Nick De Vries in not Canada, in Britain, he didn't bother going on to wets, did he? And that actually proved a good strategy for him, with him not finishing that much behind me. Well, fresh tyres The Merc's just class. I'm not trying to stay on the back of him, you know, get a bit of DRS. Doubt that's gonna happen though. So next behind me is Giovinazzi and Magnus and Giovinazzi, who are potentially slower. Or corner cut GP. I'm sure if we recalled our VFA on us before we even started. I tried to come up with a realistic team name as well, like a lot of people have come up with unrealistic.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds.
I do actually like Ben Daly, Taylor Marduk's name on Marduk Motorsports. I actually think that's cool. I think trying to think who doesn't have who has an unrealistic name. I'm not sure if I like Arava's name, but like Arava's not a common name, is it? Like that's his name now, Arav. I think his family comes from a foreign background. But like, if I'm gonna go on about the F1 community, which I'm not a part of, let's be honest. If we're gonna go on about the F1 community, just give massive props to Ben Daly reaching 500k. Like, F1 was a minor community even 3 or 4 years ago before the esports came about. The esports scene is probably, and the fact that F1 has done so great lately, like I think 4 years ago, guys, we weren't even getting highlights on YouTube. Straight up, we weren't getting highlights on YouTube, were we? You either watched it or you streamed it, and the only way you could get highlights was Corner. I do miss the BBC showing Arrow 3, but it wouldn't matter because even if it's free now, I'd get Sky for the boxing and football. Christ.
Okay, some information on signs. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
The weather should be coming in soon, but I do think the tyres are getting to a stage where they passed it best. Did I just see the first drop of rain?
Dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
You're not going to tell me on...
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
You're not going to tell me about... Wait, that was the first drop. So they're not going to tell me about how long, like 5 minutes or what? I'm setting greens, so that's good. I think now is the time to try, to be honest. Like in races, I do hold back because of tyre wear issues.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Beautiful timing. So I think now, the AI on the mediums, I'm not sure if they've changed the AI programming this year. for V, but I know guys in the mediums like me who probably will pit about 16, 17. If we don't need inters by 16, 17, they'll just come in and put like something like the horns on. Because I don't think they programmed them great.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
Second time. But look us, we're fifth. We could have a class result be half the field could be jumbled up because of unchangeable conditions. And because, well,
let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
we did lose about 3 months, 3 tenths because of the curbs. Curbs are starting to get wet.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
We could have a hell of a result here, and VAI a weekend wet. I think, in terms of difficulty on this game, the only excuse for having a good result was outside your car performance is wet. I'm not saying nobody has to come 18th, 19th if they cost 9th. I understand for all of us probably. For me,
forecast suggests this rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least
for
the
me,
next
my
15
personal
minutes.
opinion is that most people in season 1 should be out the points for a vast majority of the season unless the development they put in is like epic.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
Did Gasly just lock up or do like a little half spin or twitch on that exit? Because he just lost a hell of a lot to me.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Oh, we coming in faint
We're
than
leading
this
our
lap.
teammate by 12.8 seconds.
Right, Gasly is struggling on his mediums. I've noticed that when the AI on dry tyres in these kind of conditions, they struggle. Like they hate it.
The gap to the car
Like I was saying,
1.9 seconds.
like I was saying, if a race is wet, then you have an excuse for why you finish quite high. But I think if you finish quite high in the dries, it's unrealistic for season 1, and I think that unless VAI has done a shit strategy like me in Canada, like let's be honest, me in France, me in China, the difficulty was too low.
The gap behind us is 5.7 seconds.
Gasly's tiptoeing now. So I'm lapping 26s. Christ, if I pressed that button I would have been mortified. 26.6 for Stroll. 26.3 for Hamilton. 27.5. 27.6. What am I doing? 26.7. So the only people fast for me is Stroll and Hamilton. And I guess Bottas is going kind of quick, although he hasn't done a lap. Yeah, so behind trying to think what they are doing behind. Well, let's be fair, you know, if we were Monza and the wet snow, I think you program not to use the over wet, which I could understand because it would make the braking zone tricky.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
The game was trying to get me to come in and on because I know my tyres are gone. I'm wasting a lot of fuel as well in these conditions because you need, because I hope the AI ain't doing that stupid thing where they... Yeah, you know. Well, we are right on Gasly's arse.
That was our last stop.
Verstappen's been a retard. As a result of the changeable conditions and most the AI haven't done but more solve than me, I think that I can have an epic result here. And no, I'm not being hypocritical if I have an epic result. Verstappen is struggling in
Nick
these
is coming in for a stop.
Gasly's not going to be able to. I hope Gasly just overtakes him. Go on.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
I just had a massive twitch come out that corner. Forever in a throw. This is a proper fourth place in
behind is
the
20.9 seconds.
This is a legitimate fourth place. Like, let's look, guys. Daniel Ricciardo has done 3 stops. So it's the second wet race in a row where he's been drafted. My teammate's 13th. Fair play. Oi, if he doesn't stick a wets on, mind you, I do think now it's a bit early. It's not like Britain where it was 20. I think the rain came later than us in Britain, didn't it? For some reason though, we're not getting past Gasly. Out of these corners is very twitchy. Yeah, you're twitching wrong there as well. At least Gasly is.
At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there. The gap to the car behind is 6.8 seconds.
We have lost a bit of time to mag this on. I think Gasly's kind of slowing us down on them because this track is very tricky. It's very hard to find a place to close right up to him. But when I do close up to him, I just do a stupid mistake.
Hamilton has the lead.
Those curbs all spin as well. In the rain. Almost played 7 times. Right, be a bit twitch tonight. Right, now I'm on his ass. Excuse the phrase. Right.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
You going for the late dive? Sorry, Gasly. Right, Occon's next, and I actually do think we have a strong possibility. We all put in a dent. We've gained about 8 tenths on Ocon this lap. Guys, second place could be on here.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy. Our gap behind is 1.9 seconds.
Bit of a twitch coming out there for me, hopefully though, gain up to Ocon and so I can use him as a baseline for when to pit the wet tyres. Only gained was 2 tenths back and lost. I haven't been bad on track yesterday, but I think I've gained maybe a bit over Asher King. I think it'll be on the back of Ocon maybe 24 or 25. On lap 24 or 25. I don't see me on the back of him like next lap. Mind you, the way they twitch coming out of that corner, or I don't know if it's even a twitch or if it's just an AI weakness in the rain around there. I did see a visible twitch from Gasly though, right? Yeah, they twitch coming up. Only VAA must twitch out there.
increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Okay, the gap behind is 3.9
The
seconds.
Twitch coming on there as well, by the looks of it. Most times I've said Twitch in one stream. I will continue to use it though. We're about 8 tenths behind now, and I think that Twitch in that corner, that gap will go down to about 5 tenths. I don't know which one. I dropped it on being greedy on the curb. Christ, we've ended up going for a late dive bomb on him as well.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Right, Stroll's next. Lance Stroll. Hamilton hasn't been affected by this. In fact, he's going to gain hugely off this because everyone who is remotely competitive with them Ocon's all the other second pull up with them, right? Good, Lando's out. To go Lando, I genuinely think he's arguably the second most popular person on the grid now in F1, behind Lewis. I would that's a bold statement, I know, but I think yes. Lewis could be popular, but like even more popular, but
Our gap to the car in front is
I don't know if I
4.1
sense a sort of
seconds.
arrogance from Lewis. I just don't think he's like as I think most the F1 drivers see themselves as a
by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
as a community, whereas I don't know whether this is true or maybe a bit controversial, but I feel like Lewis is the outcast.
Okay, clear.
Because I think all the F1 guys seem to like have a community feeling, and like
2.1 seconds.
fair play to all the guys who participated in the esports event. But you would never see someone like Lewis do it. Neither mind, you wouldn't see. I don't think you'd see. I'm trying to think. No. You wouldn't see any of the older drivers do it. Lewis wouldn't do it. Verstappen wouldn't do it. Vettel wouldn't do it. Raikkonen wouldn't do it.
+1. Faster engine modes are available.
And I'm not saying that purely, but I know Raikkonen's liked by the F1 community, but I don't know. I don't know.
coping okay in this weather? We're watching the amount of standing water on the road. For now, we think it's safe to stay with the Inter.
How's Nick doing on? I got a feeling he may have dropped. He's 14th. Is there anyone behind him who would have had pace on him? Right, so George is lapping in the 32s. Nick is lapping in the 32s. Riken is lapping in the 32s. The low 32s. Kvyat, 32s. Sergio, 32s. Leclerc, 31s. Leclerc's been shafted. Hang on, what is our strategy? Soft, hard, enter. Those four, bruh, especially Perez and Leclerc, shafted themselves hard, starting on the soft. Oh, I don't think they were even top 10 guys, were they? Absolute shafted. Meanwhile, me, Stroll, Ocon and Gasly have benefited tons of this. I don't know if we necessarily have a pace to get second. Yeah, we're doing that again. But like, yeah, I think Lewis has gone to the sort of popularity now where like Lewis has a sort of popularity where he doesn't need to do much with F1. Like, I think his brand is arguably bigger than F1. I mean, he does the clothing collaborations with Tommy, don't he? I got one of his shirts. Very nice shirt, in fact. Bollocks. Sorry guys, my mic is kind of broken, so it's kind of falling off my head. I just think Lewis Hamilton's brand, and I think he knows it's too big for F1. I'm telling you for a fact, right? Since 2014 and 15, especially those, I think he's just gone a bit weird. I like him. He's my favourite on the grid. He's been my favourite since 09. I've watched the sport since 09 and gotta support you British guys. I like Lando as well.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Like all the British guys. I think George, and I'm not just saying this, I think George is fast as hell. I just think he needs a car to perform it. Like, the route for George I can see is tough because I'd put him through Racing Point, but with the Alfa Romeo brand in the day going through, I don't have a clue what he's gonna do. I'm trying to think of any other people on the grid, unless say Bottas goes, because I don't see Hamilton retiring anytime soon. Unless he decides to have 8 drivers champs and call it a day, because I think he can do that. I think he can win a 7th this year, win an 8th, maybe 21, 22. Mind you, 22 they do it in the regs, isn't it?
Okay, gap ahead is 2.
And if Mercedes fuck up the regs, Mass's 8th driver's gone, in my opinion. Or not gone, but you may have to change teams to do that. Back to that race I'm taking part in, which is irrelevant in the F1 community.
Tyre condition is still looking good. The gap to the car behind is 5.6 seconds.
Yeah, we just seem to be putting on Stroll, but we didn't gain as much arm out of that corner as we did. I think we could be going on wet soon, but I don't know if any VAI will, because
we're leading our teammate by 37.0 seconds.
Another thing, right, Ben Daly, right, I do like his YouTube channel, you know, he's the best F1 YouTuber by far. But I think it's kind of getting to his head as well, the popularity he's getting, you know. Like, he's selling bollocks. Right, we can't corner cut again. He's got a right to be cocky, man, because look at where he's gone. Oh, right, what the hell are we doing? He's got a right to be cocky, because look where he is. But I just think he's getting maybe a bit too cocky, look. I think what I really didn't like what he said the other day, oh, we're doing ranked lobbies for you people. Like, I think that's a bit demeaning on the people who are watching. I think you should treat your viewers as equals.
Over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, you should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water.
I don't like YouTube to call their viewers people, like just people, like a below one.
Our gap behind is 6.7 seconds.
Where I'm gaining time at that last corner, I'm losing time at that first corner, like twitching myself. Yeah, but I just think Lewis Hamilton, I don't know, but I just think Lewis Hamilton, over Lewis Hamilton brand,
let's move to mix 2 or 3, please.
Is just too big for F1. I think he knows it. He twitched up around. That was noticeable. This guy in front of us, Stroll, he's a big talking about. He's actually doing good for Racing Point, but in the Williams he just done fucking terrible on that. So it seems like an uncompetitive car he should. He just needs a good car to drive in, which anyone, let's be fair.
Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Right, I'm not being funny. If they come in and put on a wet, I might stay out. I disagree with what Lance is for. I don't dislike Lance, but I dislike what his father's doing. He's trying to buy the sport up for his son, purely just for his son to get the best car for him to win championships. Like, I do worry that one day he could buy Mercedes and just chuck his son in race and see. Like, let's be truthful here. Alf should have Perez and Vettel, not Stroll. But to be fair, Stroll done better than Perez and in Hungary or Hungary. I don't like the fact that his father thinks money can just get his son places, because that's what he's doing. I think if Stroll got in Mercedes and his father was the owner, we just look back on him as a pay driver and you know, like Latifi at the moment. And to be fair, like, I sound like I'm overrating Russell a bit, but I think it's tough to have Russell as a teammate, like Kubica.
We have 5 laps
Or
of fuel
Kubica,
remaining.
whatever you want to call him. Struggled with Russell in 2019. Was it 2019? Yeah. Do you know what? I forget sometimes we drove in 2018, but it was so rocking, wasn't it? When he did an arse. Who was his teammate? Stroll. Yeah, Stroll in 2018, wasn't it? And even he did an arse come with the Stroll. Yeah, Sergei Sorokin. I just think that the three, I don't want to say the 3 best drivers in the grid, but I think, can you imagine a team, even a team that not necessarily can have as the best car, but team with, just a team with Verstappen and Russell in it. I think Russell's, he can be, I don't want to call him, I don't know, I think it's too early to say can he be a great, but I genuinely think like he can be good.
Behind is 1.8 seconds.
I was saying a lot on this stream, but it turned out now I've had a 10-minute rant on F1. I bet you these Vias are actually probably as worse as in front. Jeez. Since when were they that warm? I'm actually concerned that I wasn't in good catch back. Stroll. But Stroll, yeah, I think he still has a... you have got to give him credit though for his Hungarian. I think he was comfortably even that weekend the 3rd best, no, not the 3rd best, the 4th best driver, sorry. You had Lewis, Bottas, Verstappen, or I'd say Bottas in front of, no, I'd say Verstappen in front of Bottas. I think Bottas, I don't want to call him a joke, because that's bloody harsh. And, you know, Lewis Hamilton is your teammate. Like, yeah. Having Lewis as your teammate. I don't think Lewis has ever not been beat, because I think he got beat by Button in 2011, didn't he? But consensusly, is that even a word? Well, let's break it down, shall we? Let's break it down. Hamilton
is 47.5
was
seconds.
arguably better than Alonso in 2007, make of that what you will, I think he was. He was better than Alonso in 2007. 2008 and 9, Kovalainen had nothing on him. I'm not saying Kovaleinen's a shit driver, because that 2007 Renault, he tried to give everything in it. And I think maybe McLaren signed him a bit too early. Maybe. And I think Kovalainen, he had a terrible season in 09. Terrible season. If I can remember right, I know Hamilton did, but you know in practice, didn't Kovalainen massively fuck his car in? I want to go like an FP2 or something.
Use your overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy.
I'm trying to think, did he fuck this guy up in Monaco? We probably the bigger Twitch and strong over there. The first and last corner massive.
This is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, so I'm in 2010, 11, 12 when he had Button as his teammate. And you know what? Well, Hamilton Button combo is so underrated. I mean, that 2010 Turkish Grand Prix was, after that, it was a good race, that was. And him and Button had good battle. I think 9 and 10 were Button's prime years. I think Button done quite well in 2011 as well, if I can remember. I think they were his prime years. When he had the best car given to him, you know. Meanwhile, Stroll's gaining back on me because of his tyres are short.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
2013 to 16 at Rosberg. I think we can all comfortably say that.
We're 3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please. The gap to the car behind is 2.5 seconds.
I think we can all say that he comfortably had a better Rosberg. Good race, we came second. I saw you done some too chuffed.
Good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we
I
asked.
just done some too chuffed about it because the strategies of the AI weren't great. So I know I didn't get a second place on pace. When I get a podium on pace, I'll take
It's a
it.
performance to be proud of today from our Hungarian Grand Prix winners. What do you think it was, Hans, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I'm trying
today?
to think.
I feel like consistency was
Didn't
probably the key
Rosberg
today.
beat
There's being quick, and then there's being
Hamilton
quick
in
lap after
2013?
lap after lap.
I actually think he
That,
did.
You can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own, and that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
I think he actually did. I think it was like 185 to 160.
Mercedes are on top form once again after
No,
an excellent
Hamilton
race
beat them.
weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Hamilton was quite competitive at that point, wasn't he? Yeah, he was third in championship. He came fourth, and he came fourth in that season, did he? And I still feel like he under-delivered that season. But yeah,
Let's see what effect this result has had on the
How
driver's
is
standings.
Sunny now?
Well, the gap at the top of the
This game.
championship has been cut down after a difficult
like,
race
look
today
at how
for our championship
top
leader.
10 we
After an
got
incredible
Stroll
day of
doing well,
racing,
Ocon
who
doing
was
well,
your
Gasly
driver
doing
of the
well.
day, Ant?
I have
I
to
think
give it
we've
to the
probably
rookie.
overtaken
He
Alpha
fought so
Tauri.
hard and had incredible pace
All
at
of those.
times. So
And I
don't
think
anyone else
Hamilton
did a better
has got a
job
massive
today.
It's time to
advantage.
see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Still though,
Mercedes
Hamilton's
continue to
80 points
extend their
being
lead. Meanwhile,
Bottas.
good work
So
from the younger
Bottas
drivers' team this weekend, who
Has
pushed themselves further
probably
up the
won a
order.
championship.
It's been an absolutely
I've gone
wild
9th in the
weekend of
drivers,
Formula One action.
but I do
I
not
can't
take
wait
any
to see
credit
what's
for it.
next.
2 of my best performance. 28 of those 44 points because of stupid AI strategies. I'm even more baffled about 5th place and 2nd place. I can understand that today because of changeable conditions, but you know. But yeah, look, we have overtaken Alpha Romeo. Alpha Tauri, I think they're out the side now. I thought that was a battle, but maybe battle's on with Alfa Romeo now, even though they have a significantly better car. Nick coming 14th, fair play, Barica. But we also have to bring him back down to earth. He was one of the very few. 2, 3, 4. Oh, when you say about half a grid done a one stop, but like one of the few down the bottom end to have a one stop. And his car merit was a 20th best today. We have got to give him a better car. We've got to give him a better car. Yeah, we've just got to give him a better car. I'm actually disappointed for Nick because of us having a shit car. He could well. The career's going down to 22nd standards now. He was awful. Yeah, so good race, but results we know that it weren't on pace.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
I'm constantly trying to think the chassis department. I think we give it to team.
Safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Yeah, we are.
It was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you?
Yeah, we are probably the best in tunable conditions. Because you're terrible. Yeah, guys, I want to allocate money to where department that can get us more resource points. They all get us more resource points, but Team McLean we go on number 11. Oh, we've done that. So we at 800k a weekend. If we can keep doing that, I think that's great. I think that's brilliant. Let me go back. Was that 300 laps, was it? $360p, I don't know why I used to that. We got the new sponsor, I think. I didn't mean to do that. The new sponsor, actually. $100 laps, so that 100 laps thing is gonna be very difficult. Very, very difficult. Right, R&D we got 600 points. Durability is gonna come next. However, I do want to... That's gonna come. Italian Grand Prix. Do we save up and just do a massive engine upgrade? Because I feel like... Mind you, guys. I think a better... I think vehicle performance, we'd be above Alfa Romeo if we had a better engine. So I'm not going to moan it. I'm not going to moan it. I'm trying to think what we can do. Chassis wise, we can't do any more, can we? Yeah, we can actually. Durability, I'm not going to barely touch. I don't think that needs to be touched. I'm just trying to think a suitable upgrade, or do we wait till after Belgium? Resource point generation, I'm gonna go with a chassis. That's coming actually. 2 million. Right. Chassis upgraded then. Powertrain upgrade. And we have a pressenger with wheelbacks on. For the first part of the season.
Well, it's great to be back at your
Let me turn my
headquarters.
TV up so I can hear him.
Say, an awful lot's changed since we were last here. Let's dive in with some questions. Your second driver really seems to be improving at a rapid pace. How dedicated are they?
If we do that, does that give him better thing? My acclaim, I should.
At the moment, you seem to be a solid mid-tier team. What do you think will take your team to the... Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team? Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
That's true, if they give us good results, their position is
Say
it.
that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team. Thanks so much.
Wait, am I right though? Did they just ask me the same two questions, basically? If Codemasters need to sort that out then. Yeah guys, I'm hoping that the car does improve. In a way, I think it's pointless upgrading the spec 2 for anything.
I think we've got room for some more investment.
Weekly resource points 200. I think chassis wise we could do it. Let me look at R&D. Chassis we could try and improve those things, couldn't we? So I think yeah, chassis we are gonna dedicate a lot of money actually at this point. 28th August that's gonna come by 27, so that's gonna come after that. So we are lower on money than we have been typically. Finances we spent quite a lot in this week. Finance history, as you can see, has gone down to the lowest it has been since March. Obviously it's come down a lot lately because of the driver thing on the driver market. As we can see, I think anyone above perhaps Stroll. I think anyone above Gasly, potentially do you know what? Magnussen's a shout for next season. Magnussen's a big shout because of our experience. I'd like to take Russell because of his awareness. How the hell does Stroll have more pace than Russell? Just baffles me. Russell's a good shot, but his experience is low. Sainz is an excellent shot for 9 million, but he will not come to our team. IC durability is guaranteed to come on, right? I think we are gonna dedicate some time to draw this thing. I see durability. Right, so we're on nearly 2 million, we're on 800 resource points, so we are gonna do some practice for build them off stream. And I think we are gonna do the major weight reduction. Get some two massive chassis things, which would take us as good as McLaren. R&D in terms of our vehicle performance. It seems like Haas are stepping up. But then again, we could do an aero thing. 1150. 1150. Maybe a rear downforce is what we want. Or a drag reduction. Drag reduction processor. Yeah, the major. Major rear downforce with that. So I think that's where we're gonna go next after a chassis. Durability and powertrain is not too thing for me. Durability is kinda holding us back, so maybe we are gonna invest in durability down the line. But I think with aerodynamics morale good, that may be, you know, quality control on aero is one. Chassis, that's gonna come 20th of August. Resource point generation is a big thing as well, and I think we are gonna invest in durability soon. Personnel wise, I don't see that as a big thing right now. Marketing wise, marketing isn't a big thing, is it? Isn't really a big thing, is it? Resource generation, I would like to do that though. But I think we're gonna do that when we have more money. So where we stand at the moment. What time is it now? It's 20 past. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and a half. Right, I'm gonna go now guys, 2 minutes. Where we stand now is we got a tricky point in this career mode where it seems like what?
Are you busy?
Yeah, 5 minutes. So yes, we have a tricky point in our career in this career mode where we are getting out developed. But not to worry, because we will have a lot of money for coming 8th in the standings. I do think we're still going to come 8th in the constructors, even though we're 7th. Because when we look at Alpha, they are 7th best now. I'm not to worry about powertrain either. So where we stand on each department is powertrain not to worry, because second season we're gonna just pick the best power unit, because we'll have about 25 million to invest heavily in R&D and the facilities. I am worried on chassis and aero and durability, so I think powertrain we done for a season. I think we are probably gonna, you know, I think durability. Durability with spec 0 on me. We are going to invest in them once we get the money. So in terms of, right, so I'm trying to work out in my head as along with you to tell you where I'm going. So money from now on will be invested in durability. So the money we earn will go to durability, because I think we can just improve all the spec ones, and perhaps perhaps marketing, but marketing isn't really important, I don't think. So money will go to durability. In terms of facility for R&D, I think Aero's a really good place to go now because the morale's good, and I think morale does affect quality control, I believe, in a way. Facilities, quality control, Aero's good, chassis is good, chassis quality control is coming, powertrain is the worst out of those three, but I think that's okay. So durability, so money's going to durability, R&D, Aero, we're gonna focus on. So I hope that's cleared some stuff up. So he's on stage, which I think is a big point. Summer break. Well, we've done a summer break now. Already we're falling behind, but not to worry. If we finish 7th in the constructors, I think that'd be great. But we do need to really get Nick de Vries going good and hopefully get the odd point. If he could finish this season around 4 points, I think that'd be great. I think that'd be massive. So, take care, guys. The Italy stream maybe Thursday. I don't know about tomorrow. But take care, guys. See you soon.